뭐 요리에 대해서 얘기할 건 아닌 것 같고요.
자신 있어요?
맛있어.
I love Lino being behind the camera. But the Chongbin, I like what Chongbin says. It's like, look, you guys can't even cook, so don't ever come for my food ever again, bro.
중국에서 1위를 했습니다.
I feel like that's a red herring. You know that it number one in China means it's Zhang Hao. I think that's a red herring because that would be your first thought, right? I think he's top two. P1HARMONY. Why can't I say this word? Oh, they did an interview with Eric Nam. Definitely later we got to. I don't know if we'll do it today, but I definitely need to check this interview video out if I decide to delve more into these guys. Okay, let's get into this. A P1 Harmony Guide to Cure Your Curiosity 2024 edition. Let's do this. Okay. Someone said turn the subtitles on. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. 6 members, right? Wait, I thought it was 5 members. I swear it was 5. Oh no, that's TXT. Sorry. That's my bad. They are in the FNC Entertainment. Some notable groups are SF. So SF9, okay. AO8, Ampers 1. I don't know any of these groups except for SF9, and that's only because of Kingdom. P-Harmony means a combination of 3 words plus 1 harmony. Okay. It signifies the members are all added together to create one team that can achieve an infinite... Okay. Debuted on October 28, 2020 with Siren. Yeah, they're a more recent group. They've only been out for like 4 years. As of today, this is their current... Wow, they've released quite a few stuff for being out for such a short amount. I guess they only have 1 full album, but like still 6 mini albums and then 1 full album. That's quite a big discography for how long they've been out. Fun fact, FNC stands for Fish and Cake. That's hilarious. That's actually so hilarious. P1 Harmony with 3 digital singles, okay. They've had 2 tours so far, Peace in 2023 and 2020. Okay. They do have an upcoming tour called Utopia, which at the moment is just Seoul in the US. Their first ever award win was Emerging Artist Award at the 2022 Theo Music Awards. Okay. So they basically got their first award about like a year or 2 after they debuted, which is impressive. They've been nominated for the following MAMA. I never know if it's MAMA or MAMA. I'm never sure. I think it's MAMA though. Awards. Nominated, I guess. 2021 Best New Male Artist. 2023 Worldwide Fans Choice. They have also debuted as the Billboard chart at the Billboard chart. Okay. Place number 51 on the Billboard 200 in 2023. That's impressive, actually. Like, that's impressive. Placed at 35 on the Billboard. Oh, shit. Okay. That's a big jump from 55th for the top 200 to 35th in the top 100. That's a massive jump. And I think there's only a year difference. Ranked #1 on Billboard's World Albums with Killing It. Oh, wow. They've also peaked at #3 on Korea's Circle album chart with Harmony All In. They managed to get all 6 mini albums to enter top 10 of Korea's Circle album charts over the years. Oh, wow. So every album without fail. This part of the video was made literally a day after Killing It was released. So I actually remember when Killing It was released, and not okay, I'll tell you why I remember it. Because I remember Killing It was released, and all over my like FYP on TikTok or on YouTube, everyone was like going crazy about it. Like I didn't listen to it at the time, but I remember when it was released and everyone was going crazy about it. Like everywhere I looked, I would see some type of reaction or some type of thing about that. But yeah. Before the debut, they also released a whole movie about their... Okay, I do know about the movie, and I am going to check that out eventually. Let's now dive... Wait. What the subtitles say? Wait, fucking what? One sec. The heights of each member are a bit outdated. They're slightly taller now, but the updated heights seem outdated still. I don't really care about the heights, can I be honest? Like, I don't give a shit about how tall they are. Theo, Choi Tae-young. Okay, so Theo's like is his stage name. Like, I thought Thing was the oldest. What's his name? Not Keeho. What's the other guy's name? The one I said that was like the zesty member. What was his name? Jiung? I thought he was the oldest. Theo, July 2000. It's so young. It's such a young group. Oh my god. 2001, 22 years old, blood type A, height 5'11", trained for 1.5 years. Really? That's a short training period. He's got that K-drama OST voice. As soon as I said that, look, as soon as I said he's got that K-drama OST voice, he's like, this is an OST for Rowan's drama. So I was fully just on point. Fire. Fire. Okay, an ex-SM trainee for a year before joining FN. Oh, really? Okay. That's why... I was gonna say that's why he's got the vocals on lock, but wait, is it SM the company known for their vocalists or their rappers? I can't remember. Or is it both? I feel like it was rappers, like specifically, but it might be vocalists as well. I don't know, man. I'm still a baby in the knowledge of like what company does what. His name means a gift from God. Okay. Vocals? Okay, yeah. I thought so because I remember when I was reacting to what group was it? 17? No, 17? No, which group is I can't remember what group it was. People were talking about that. It might have been 7. Is 17 SM? Or are they a different group? I can't remember. No, wait. I don't know, man. 17's hype. What am I even thinking? Yeah, right. Sorry. Shine. Well, okay, Shine. Yeah, it might have been Shiny. It might have been them because I remember we did like a couple of videos from them. Mood maker.
저는 분위기 메이커예요.
인정합니다.
웃겨요. 낯은 많이 가리는데 보통 친구들이나 아니면 얘네랑 있을 때는 어딜 가든 분위기 메이커고 제가 말하는 방법을 잘 아는 것 같아요. 근데 제가 여러분들한테는 보여드린 적이 없어요. 예, 왜냐하면 보여줄 수 없는 그런 입담이기 때문에 저는 살짝 그 썰이나 그런 걸 되게 잘 풀어요.
인정.
MS
Yeah, okay. Just based on what he's saying here, bro sounds exactly like me. Just like an introvert in public, but once you get comfortable with someone, you're a fucking maniac. like, I'm so loud and just chaotic once I feel comfortable with people.
메시지 같은 거 좀
MSG 첨가가 잘해요, 진짜. 네.
그거를 이제 잘하고 못하느냐가 솔직히 태어날 때부터 정해지는 거거든.
Because I feel like people get the wrong idea of my personality when I'm on doing videos and streams and all that shit. Because it's easy to be loud and, you know, extroverted when you're on camera in your room by yourself. You know what I mean? Like, that's easy to do. But in general, in actual life, I'm very, like, quiet, reserved, like, just straight-faced, like, you know, because I always smile on videos and shit, but that's not what I'm like IRL. Like, I've got the biggest resting bitch face known to man. So yeah, I feel what he's saying. Oh, it keeps
그거를 이제 잘하고 못하느냐가 솔직히 태어날 때부터 정해지는 거거든. 내 능력이에요.
Bro's like, it was my fate.
웃기려고 노력하지 않아요 절대.
이건 솔직히 능력인데 그냥 이 능력만 있으면 솔직히 다들 공감하시잖아요. 주변에 웃긴 친구들 꼭 있잖아요, 주변에. 근데 그 친구들은 그냥 갖고 태어난 거예요. 저쪽에 있는 애들은 갖고 태어나지 못한 거고. 그 차이입니다. 그냥 뭐 웃기는 방법은 따로 없습니다, 여러분.
Yeah, he's got that, like, just based on that clip, he's got that dry sense of humor. Like, yeah, he won't, like, change his expression and just say the most wild shit. That's what that's the vibe.
여러분 여기
What is This is so, I don't know, that threw me out so much.
커피 한 잔에 여유. 되게 여유로워 보여요. 꼭 광고 들어오겠다. 안 돼. 됩니다.
Why does this feel like an episode of The Office? I don't know, it just gives that vibe. Wait, what the hell? Keeho in the background is like, you know what, don't worry. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. His visuals give me his visuals give me like a Woo Young vibe from 80s. I don't know. I see similarities between the, like, I don't know, just their features and their style and stuff. Like when he's got the long hair, he's giving me Woo Young vibes. He looks different with the shorter hair, but Oi. Most athletic. He plays a lot. I always find that the oldest members are usually the most athletic ones. Not all the time. Not all the time, because Songhwa. But I'm sorry. But generally, I feel like the oldest members are always the more athletic ones. Like, obviously, the number one guy I'm thinking of is the absolute athletic freak of nature, Bang Chan. You know what I'd love to see? Like, getting like the top 10 most, like, getting the top 10 most athletic, like, freaks of nature in K-pop and just chucking them in like an athletic, like, carnival type situation when they verse each other. I feel like would be so fire. I feel like that would be so fire. Wait, what happened? He ran 60 meters in 8 point. Wow. Who's above? Wait, there's someone. It's 80s. Who's above him in 8 seconds? Whoever won this. I'm gonna think it's. Who could? I reckon he. I wish I could read. I wish I could read Korean. I reckon it's Woo Young low key. I feel like speed wise, I feel like he's the fastest. That might be wrong. Who was it? Was it really Songhwa? Oh wow. I'm sorry, Songhwa. I take it back. I didn't know your game. I didn't know your game, Songhwa. Actually, that makes sense because I remember in the One T's episode 1, he was like, when he was running away from the start, like the extras, he was he zoomed out of there. So that makes sense actually. He's a huge fan of baseball and loves watching baseball games in person or on television. Okay, is it baseball or volleyball? Or is it both? Oh, okay. He loves to play volleyball and watches baseball on TV. Okay. Sings in his sleep. True vocalist.
example, 태호 씨는 노래 부르는
Oh, this is from the interview that we saw the thumbnail of, I guess.
잠버릇이 있다고 들었는데 이게 뭐 어떻게 된 거예요?
저도 잠을 자면서 노래를 한대요. 저는 몰라요.
목격하셨어요 멤버들?
I heard sometimes.
Really? Is it weird? Is it scary?
It's really scary. 자면서 그냥 노래 불러요.
그냥 다 가사도 들려요?
가사를 불러요.
어떤 노래 부르고 있는지 그건 모르시죠?
몰라요.
Imagine you sleeping, right? It's 3 a.m. and you just wake up, you're like, fuck, I need to get some water. And then you just hear some creepy ass singing from your mate, you know, sleeping in the other room. Like, I'd be like, okay, do we need to call an exorcist right now? Because what's going on? Because like talking is one thing. Talking is one thing, right? But imagine singing. You know how creepy that shit would sound while you're fucking half asleep? And it's probably like mumbled singing as well, so it sounds even creepier. No, I'll probably kick my friend so he wakes up because like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm not allowing a demon in my house. That's just me though. That's just me.
근데 진짜 막 고음을 내요. 자면서.
That's crazy.
신내리고 그런 거 아니에요?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
장난치지도 않은데 진짜 그냥 자면서 노래를 불러요.
진짜
태호 씨는 이거
신기하다.
언제 알게 됐어요? 이 사실을?
저도 얘네가 알려줘가지고.
멤버
I still can't get over like how young these guys are. 22. Like this is the oldest member, mind you. Like this is the oldest member, mind you. This is so young. Just to contextualize how young these guys are. The oldest member is 7 years younger than me. That's crazy. Okay, so Keeho, he is one of the older men. I thought so. Like, he gives that vibe anyway. He gives older sibling vibe for sure. I don't know if he's got actual siblings, but I feel like he does because he's got that older sibling vibe. Win. Toronto, Canada. Okay, I knew that. I knew he was Canadian. Okay, 22. 177. Trained for 2 years. And okay, I think that's like the normal training period. Around 2 to 4 years is like, I would say the average training period. Wait, yeah, I am 96, but if he's 22 and I'm turning 29, isn't that 7 years? That's 7 years, right? 7. 8. Wait, that doesn't make sense. He can't be 22. Wait, let's say 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 28. 7 years. It's 7. Oh, okay. So this is. Okay, I see what's happened. Yeah, I see what's happened. Okay. So 5 years. It's still like the oldest member is still 5 years younger than me. It still applies regardless. Yeah, I was tripping out that it said 2001 and then 22. That was a bit trippy. I was like, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense, you know, because my nephew was born in 2006 and he's turning 19. So it didn't make sense, but I was just like, whatever. I didn't think too much about it. Leader, okay. Vocalist, yeah. Well, we know his vocals. His vocals are amazing.
And maybe I'm 'cause I don't want things to change. I pray they stay the same always. And I don't care if you're with somebody else. I'll give you
Not the home video in the background. Sorry, I don't know. I just find that this is like classic. Like, you know, when in a Christmas movie, it's like there's like a sad scene, and then there's like a whole monologue of like the flashbacks of like the family relationships and stuff, and then you've got like some Christmas song in the background. That's the vibes I'm getting right now.
time and space. Just know I'm not a phase. I'm always ways. Always ways. I'm always ways.
Oosh.
So you ready?
When I first saw this guy, like I remember like the first time I saw him, it was some TikTok. I definitely thought he was the same age as me. Cause like I don't know, he does not look like a 20, like he does not look like he's in his early 20s. I thought he was definitely the same age. So when I found out the real age group, like age number of this group, I was blown away because I was like, really? Wow. Beyonce is crazy. What the fuck is Michael Jackson doing in the background? Is that Jiung? Can I be honest? Like, it's too early to say because like I just started checking them out. But I'm gonna tell you, like, I can already tell my bias in this group, if I can do a deep dive on them, is gonna be between two people. It's either gonna be Jongseob or Jiung. Like, I can just sense it. Like, I know people are like, oh, it's too early to say, but every time I get into a group, after the first two videos, I basically know who's eventually going to be my bias. Like, I remember when I was watching BTS, it took me one video to know that Jiung was going to be my bias in that group. It just took one video. So I can already sense it's either one of those two guys. And you know why I can sense that? Because Jiung's a loser, right? I can sense he's got that loser energy, and I love that energy. Like, think of all the like losers is the guys that I really like. Like, when I say losers, I say it very fondly. Don't get cut, you know, because you know, I remember like every time I make a joke, people get so cut. I'm not even going to talk about that, the whole Hyunjin situation that happened. I'm not even going to talk about that. Because like, think about it, Bang Chan is my bias in Stray Kids. 80s is Songhwa is basically my bias at this point. Probably the only non-loser that I bias is Jiung, because like I feel like Jiung is the coolest dude on the planet. Like he doesn't have loser energy at all. But generally, I'm usually biased the losers. Oh, he was a quiet kid? Okay. Classic. Oh, not the evidence as well. Not the evidence. If I was Keeho, I would be sobbing that this was on the internet. Like, you know, like, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just like the fact that if you're an idol and you see something from like when you were a teenager wildly spread on the internet, you'd be like, what the fuck? Why did you just find that video? You know Keeho was the kid that all the parents compared their kids to. Like, because I don't care whether it's Asians or Middle Easterners or any other ethnic group. They all parents have the same strategy. It's like if there's one kid that does something really well, every other kid in their social circles has to hear about it. It's like, oh, he did this. Why can't you? You know, like, like he was definitely that kid that all the parents was like, oh, look what Keeho's doing. You know. Oh, yeah. What's happening? What's happening? Who are these people? Not the official church video. That's insane. I'm sorry, Keeho. How did they find this? I'm afraid to make any kind of joke with anyone related to K-pop. Honestly, I get that sometimes, but this is where my toxic personality comes in, because like with the whole Hyunjin situation, you know, people were getting cut at me because I said I was comparing him to Leno, whatever. And as soon as I got that response, my instant reaction was, you know what, I want to make a video flaming these guys. Like I want to fucking just be the most petty motherfucker about it. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to just make the most egregious video just cursing these people out. That was my first instinct. And then I was like, you know what? No, chill, calm down. Just take the video down, whatever. I don't want to deal with it. So that's what happened. That's why I took the video down, because I was like, you know what? I don't want to deal with this situation. But I definitely wanted to inflame the shit out of that situation. As soon as it happened, I was like, you know what? I'm going to make it worse. But I decided to be a reasonable adult. So I didn't do that. One sec. Wait, one sec, guys. There we go. Okay. Wait, what happened? This guy, he needs to stop doing this. Like, just let this man rest, please. Grandpa wants to go home and chill. Why is making him come to church and sing right now? Younger brother, he debuted. Oh, so he is an older sibling. Oh wait, his brother's also an idol in a different group. That's hilarious. Nah, this family's stacked. Because I would hate to be in this family's social circle, because you definitely know, like, the comparisons of these other poor Asian kids in their circles that their parents know are just suffering. Because, like, two professional singers is crazy. Okay.
제 형 알고 있지만 P1HARMONY 키오인데요. 형 따라가서 오디션 봤어요. 형은 무조건 열심히 하라고 했어요. Just don't give up and work hard.
Okay, they definitely look like brothers. Like, this is weird to say, but like, Keeho looks like he's the older brother. He looks like a younger brother. You know what I mean? They just have this energy. They have the face of the position that they're in. I don't know, man. Younger brothers and older brothers just have a specific look on there. Just a feature difference. I don't know what it is. I couldn't tell you. It's like older brothers usually have like sharper features, I feel like, generally. Like, I didn't want to say it. Older brothers look like they're meaner. That's just what it is. Like, I'm not saying he's like that, but Keeho's face is very, like, he looks like an intimidating guy. And this guy looks like you could just approach him and have a conversation with him. He's got an older... Okay, that makes even more sense that he's a middle child. It makes even more sense now. Like, he's kind of like comedic timing and just like... Because I've seen him on TikToks and stuff. He's a funny cunt. And that makes more sense that he's middle child. Middle child are always the funniest. I don't care what anyone says. Well, they're either always the funniest or they're like just very serious. There's no in between.
So big, Lord.
I've seen this clip. I've seen this clip. This was actually my first introduction to Keeho. This clip. What's happening here? This is pure ADHD.
Turn it off. Don't tell me what to do. I'm 22. You're a hater. Hey.
Hey.
빠른데. 기호 지금 승부욕 불탔어. 달려. 야, 저거 그냥 요괴 같은데, 요괴.
바보야! 넌 할 수 있어! 자신감 가져! 하고 싶다! 그만 까불어! 오 마이 갓, 이거
Okay.
Wait, what? Soul's mom and dad. Wait, what?
가족 구성원 느낌으로 말하려나 봐요. 네.
Oh, like he acts like his soul's like dad, older brother. Okay, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
엄마예요. 엄마 여기 계십니다. 나만의 기분 전환 방법. 기호 형. 경기? 아니야. 기호는 감기? 네. 감기. 어떡해. 역시 우리 아들이야. 제가 기호를 많이 따르죠. 기호 얼마나 좋습니까?
지금은 세상에서 제일 좋죠.
Bro is overwhelmed with emotion.
뭔가
Oh, okay, so Soul is basically a squish toy, then. That's the vibes I'm getting. It's, yeah, okay. Okay, we got all this. Oh, yeah, the bro, okay.
Just to dance in the mirror when I'm at home. I pose and take pictures to send them to people that I don't know. Gotta see, can't believe I can take it, 'cause baby, every time I love you, see it on my life, baby. So
You know, I'm convinced. I'm convinced that K-pop fans are blind. They're just blind. Yeah, and you know why I say that? You know why I say that? Because when I did that video and I was reacting to, I forget which video it was, but it was a P1HARMONY video, and I was like, you know what? Jiung gives me the zestiest vibes. And it was just an observation. Like, you know, when people say that type of stuff, people take it as an insult, which is homophobic in its own thing, that you take that as an insult, but we're not going to get into the logistics of that. But to look at this guy and say he's not, and these were the comments. It's like, you know what? Actually, Jiung is the straightest presenting member. I'm like, are we watching the same thing? Are we watching the same thing right now? Is that this is the straightest presenting person? Like, I'm not saying anything about what he is. I'm just saying the way he presents himself is very elegant. Let's use the word elegant. And honestly, that was the reason that was the reason I started like liking him and just being like interested in Jiung specifically out of all the members, because he gave me a zesty vibe. Like, I'm you know me, I love the zesty members. Like, those are my boys for real, the zesty ones. Is that that's Theo, right? The other guy? Rapper. Yeah. Ooh, that flow.
이거지란 말 한마디로 모든 걸 정의하는 한 믿음으로 가득 차 있는 내 발끝까지 느끼고 왜 손에 몸이 하는 말 좋으면 좋은 거고 싫으면 싫은 것 의심하는 나에게 주장은 쉬운 것 지금 이걸 들으면서 리듬을 타고 있다면 받아주니까 와서 돌리시루 떡
That's dirty. That's dirty.
단지 너 하나 때문에 전쟁은 무척 험하고 또 어떡해 I wanna be your boyfriend I wanna be 생선 허나 너에게 늘 누군가가 옆에 있어 이럴 때일수록 내 이미지를 위해선 그저 so cool한 척하는 게 최선 임을 알기에 I said have a good time 그날 밤 업데이트 돼 너의 페북에 담벼락에 여전히 물고기들이
Nah, his flow goes insane. What the fuck? Oh, so he's like the ace member. Because there's always one guy that like is the ace, quote unquote. I say quote unquote is because like largely every member is an ace in all of these groups, but like there's always one member that gets the ace title among the fandom and among just like the fans and stuff, which I always find really intriguing. You know, like if every group I look at, when they talk about the ace character in the group, I'm just like, yeah, you're right. But then so are the other guys as well. So I never understood that title. And I guess maybe it's just someone that's can like transition between skills easier. Maybe that person gets the title of the ace. But I just find it an interesting title is my thing. Because like, for example, when I look at Stray Kids, right? I look at every member, I'm like, they're all aces really, because they can all do everything. But then only one member has that title. So I just find that interesting. Like, how does that come about? You know?
진짜 어렵다. 왜?
Ooh. So are these three the main dancing like line? I guess, you know, I always hesitate to talk about like dance lines because it's like in a lot of groups you have the dance line, but everyone's a good dancer. So it's hard to say it. But this is like the main guys, I think. Because I know Seoul is one of the main dancing people. And I guess Intak and Jiung are the main guys. Wait, is that not Seoul? I thought that was Seoul. Oh, is that Jongseob? See, this is what I mean. They're twins, bro. Like and this is a pixelated clip, so you can't really tell as well. You know what's the craziest thing about Jongseob and Seoul looking so much like each other is when you think about it, it's actually crazy coincidence, right? Because they're not even the same. They're not even the same ethnicity. You know, one's Japanese, one's Korean. There's that as well. And I don't care what anyone says, Japanese and Korean people look wildly different to one another. There's just a certain look that Japanese people have versus what Koreans have. And out of all groups, they came to the same group. Like they came into the same group somehow. These two guys, different, fully like different ethnicities that look like each other, like look like twins. That's, I don't know, that chance is crazy when you think about it. He was casted at his dancing. Okay, so he what? Well, he was casted as a dancer then. Oh, nice. Composer, nice. Okay, so he's got... Oh, wow. So he's got quite a few song credits as well. Oh, nice. Okay, that made me like him even more. Because I always feel a soft spot for the composers / writers, for sure. Choco Chips is his fandom name. Why? Why? What's the reasoning for that?
Goodbye, my choco chips. Goodbye.
Because he imagines his P1HARMONY as a cookie and Pieces, I think Pieces is the fandom name, I know that, as the chocolate chip cookies and says the chocolate chips are the most important part in a cookie. Okay, I guess.
My choco chips.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 톤 재조정이 잠깐 있었습니다. 예. 연기 빨아주는 거 있잖아. 이거.
야, 나 무서워. 축제다.
썸매 되죠.
지웅이는 트러플 치러 먹는다고요?
안 들은 척 할게요.
오 마이 갓. 근데 뭐
그렇다면 과연 1위의 주인공은? 네, P1HARMONY 축하드립니다. 소감 부탁드릴게요. 소감 부탁드릴게요.
네. 일단 저희 사랑해주시고 응원해주시고 좋은 길로 인도해주시는 저희 총괄님한테 감사드리고.
Wait, one sec. What's his name? What's his last name? Oh, we've got another Wang sibling, because we got Yeji, I think that's her last name as well. And then we got Hyunjin and we got Intak. It's the triplets. No, I don't care. Anyone that has a last name from now on they're all siblings with Hyunjin, and it's just I can't change that. That's just the reality of the situation. (2003)
Yeah. 아무나 하는 그런 노래로 모두 다 손들어 거친 나의 flow 매시컴 난리 paparazzi 하면 Surprise 너네 눈이 좋게 found me 내 삶을 느끼는 몸짓 내 발에 내 움직이는 종이지 우리가 춤을 추면 사람들은 that's it that's it 동일한 풀림 바로 이거지 난 모던 발에 시간 없이 달려 I'm busy 빠르게 논하는 점점 커지는 폭포 수영의 폭포 여기 휘저 일으켜 파로 꿈은 걸을 시간 없어 빨리 대답해 밤이 되면 난 기선 안돼 언제쯤인지 모르네 모른 채 계속해서 점점 빨라지네 run 내 기분 마찬가지 포크 드라 덤블링 사프시 소파야 착해 잔에 치워지만 마셔 또 빠르게 비워 뛰기만 해 배나 뛰었었지 맨날 시리 안에 내가 만해 노래 뽑아 회사 눈이 파리 스토로 잡아 땡기면
Bro, I just realized he had a corpse in his fucking hand.
Yo, improve your life. Hey mirror, mirror. Looking fresh, looking deadly. Ain't nobody can mirror. We got it all in a frenzy. 나만의 곳에 빠지고. Let's go. 따라할 수 없는 그 느낌. Mirror, mirror. Blowing up, do you feel me? Hey, won't you look in the mirror? What you see, it doesn't matter. You know you look so nice. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. I'ma wake you up. They sleeping. I'ma wake you up.
Oh.
Don't call your God when we raise the roof. I'ma wake you up. They sleeping. Let me show things up.
He definitely did like Taekwondo or some shit as a kid. Just the way he did that kick, he's definitely a past Taekwondoer. That's not the word, but it's good enough. Okay. Oh. What is this choreo though? This choreo is insane. What is happening here? I think this is at Isaac. The Isaac things. Games. Oh, okay. I didn't know your game, Intak. I didn't know you were chill like that. Wait, Intak, I mean, Jiung in the background, where? I need to find, where's his face? Where is he? Wait, I'm trying to spot him. It's so blurry, bro. How did you spot him? Okay, there's all girls here, so it's not there. Girl on the left. Okay, it's a girl with her hands up on the left. So here somewhere. Yeah, I can't see him, bro. Am I blind? Oh, there they are. There they are. Okay, I saw him. I found him. I need to see his reaction. Oh, there he is. Oh, okay, yeah. Bro, what? He reacted like a fucking his like the team he put a bet on scored a touchdown or some shit.
금메달을 땄습니다, 여러분. 금메달 땄어요.
That was definitely a that's my boy reaction for sure. What did he say? Wait, what did it say? Born dancer, parents are also dance. Oh, okay. So probably been doing it since he could walk. Some notable idols, Jongseob. Oh wow, so this is a pretty fucking stacked. Oh, yeah, Sungmin and Han. Okay. Who else? Nice. Songwriter. Okay, so he's a real rapper. Like he's a rapper. If like he writes his own raps.
뭘까나?
좀 긴장한 것 같은데.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I always have this argument with people. Like, you know, people will give me a rapper, a K-pop rapper, and they'll say this rap is better than whoever they say. And I'm like, but they don't even write their own raps. So how could they be a better rapper? It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, so, I don't know, someone, I forget who the rapper was, but it was just like some idol rapper that just raps like their own, like whatever the company gives them or whatever. And I'm just like, yeah, he's good, but he's like not a rapper. And then they're like, oh, and then I think the person was like, oh, he's better than Changbin. And I'm like, get the fuck out of my face right now. Get the fuck out of my face. I'm sorry. An idol an idol rapper inherently can't be better than Changbin specifically as a rapper because they're not a rapper. You know what I mean? They're an idol. Like, if you don't write, all I'm saying. No, I'm not talking about Mark because Mark does write his own stuff. So, and I made that mistake. It wasn't about, no, it was off stream. It wasn't that. Mark, like with Mark, I don't put him under the same umbrella because even though he does a lot of his songs, might not be songs he's written. I think it's more the company's issue than an issue of him because I think if they let him he would just write his own raps. I think that's a thing. Because I've heard that I think it's SM is famously shitty when it comes to that. You know what I mean? So no, I wasn't talking about Mark. It was some rapper from just like a smaller group. I was on a TikTok and I was just having this argument with someone. I don't know why it pissed me off when they said that, because I'm just like, I'm sorry, you can't. It doesn't matter how good their flow is. If you don't write your lyrics, you can't be better than someone that writes their rap. It just, you can't be a better rapper than them. You might have better flow than them, but you can't be a better rapper. It's just the whole point of being like, think about it. Like, think about it. When you go on YouTube, you can never find people doing rap covers, right? You know, you see song covers all the time because with songs, it's all about your vocals. But you never see a rap cover because it's inherently like a disrespectful thing to raps. It's almost disrespectful to rap someone's song, you know, like as a cover. Like it's almost like a level of disrespect there. Like that's the way rap functions, as a completely different form of music than like songs, like vocal songs and stuff like that. It's just a whole different set of rules is my point. Anyway, let's continue. What the fuck is going on here? Is this when they first debuted? Because he looks mad young here. I heard someone say Changbin and Han were chasing those beats, and I'm like, wait, what does that even mean? Chasing those, whatever. Wow, you must say either since he drives faster than he's ranked #1 in Korea, maybe. Yeah, I remember that being SM is probably the most controlling of image in their songs of groups, but they surprisingly don't have a dating ban. Every cover that P1 does has raps written by Intak and Jiung, except for the most recent. Oh, it was like, okay, so it was like an argument of like, I guess, because Han and Changbin rap mad fast, it was like a bad thing because their favorite idols couldn't rap as fast and good. Like, because like rapping fast is one thing, but rapping fast and then being a good rapper while rapping fast is a completely different thing, you know? Because like, yeah, you might have idols trying to rap fast and or not idols, but just rappers in general trying to rap fast, and they're just like, oh, I'm going to do this as well, but they don't get the flow right as well. So yeah. Certain idols cover rap or make their own rap instead of fully covering it. Yeah, that's basically the way you would, I guess, cover a rap song. If you were to cover it, like you wouldn't do word for word, bar for bar, because that's just like, yeah.
너
기영아?
이예술?
알아?
알지. 전이랑은 또 다른 분위기다 뭔가.
You know what's insane to me about this whole K-pop dating thing, right? Two things. So, like, you know, it's such a big deal if an idol dates and everyone's like, the fans get mad crazy about it and it's like a scandal if they date. But two things I don't understand about it. Number one is the whole concept of an idol is they're trying to the companies are trying to present them in a way where this is someone you would want to date, right? Like that's how they get the fans in. So you're doing that, and then you're saying your expectation of it is this person can never date anyone, right? That's the number one thing I don't understand. And then number two thing I don't understand is the number two thing I don't understand is like, if they're so against the whole concept of an idol dating, they do so many dating shows centered around idols, whether it's like with their own members, like with Stray Kids does sometimes, or sometimes they'll do like with, you know, other like famous like female celebrities as well. Like they'll do these funny little comedy dating shows. Like, so if they're that far against even the concept of it, and then they do it as a reality TV thing, it just makes it weirder. Like, I don't know, man. I've got a real big issue with how the entertainment industry works in Korea. It's just like, it's a mess, is all I'm saying. To be fair, it's not just Korea. I think Japan has the same problem. The shows aren't serious. Yeah, I understand the shows aren't serious. I'm just saying, like, if it's something that's like a scandal level thing, right, to date and stuff, even doing it as a show, like, wouldn't make sense if it's such a bad thing. Because like you wouldn't do a show about them like taking drugs or some shit, you know, which is equally bad or worse. You know, you wouldn't do a show about that. So like, just like my point is, if dating is such a bad thing, doing a fun little show about it doesn't make sense through the lens of what they're doing. Like, obviously, it's not a bad thing anyway, but I'm just saying through what they've created in the discourse of, K-pop, dating is terrible. It's scandal level thing. Them also profiting from doing a lighthearted dating show, it makes it doubly bad because they will like remove a idol from their company if they get caught dating or something. It's just like, it makes it even worse, if that makes sense. Haku Shota. He's got such a cool name. Both of his names are cool. Saitama, Japan. So okay. I was gonna say, like, a Japanese person and a Korean person looking so similar, it was a bit like how? Now it makes sense. Okay, he's half Korean. I definitely, when I first saw clips of these guys, I definitely thought Sol was the maknae. Like, I fully thought that. He just radiates that energy for sure. Okay, little marionette on the string action. Oh, wow. Yeah, he doesn't have any bones in his body, I'm convinced. You know what I'm curious about actually is, like, so prior to their debut, right, Jongseob was in the industry for a hot minute, right? Like he was, I guess he was the oldest in the context of like the industry, right? So I wonder how long it took for them to. I wonder how long it took for them to like create a dynamic as a group, because like imagine if you are the older members, right? And there's this 16-year-old kid, or however old he was when they debuted, who's simply like your senior in the industry. Like he's been doing this for a hot minute. Like I wonder how the dynamics of that, like how difficult it was to begin with, you know, because I'm sure there was a level of like, even with Jongseob, I think that surely there was like a level of like, I've been in this for a hot minute and I'm going to listen to these newbies. Like I'm sure there was a level of that when they first got together. Especially because he's a 15, 16-year-old kid, you know, pride of teenagers is like up here. Like, so I'm actually really curious about that dynamic, like how it formed and shit. His facial expressions are killing me. Crazy. Oh my god, he's moving like an undead. His body control is insane. Oosh. Ooh. Nah, this cunt he doesn't have this cunt has no bones in his body. I'm convinced. I'm convinced. How do you... I'd be in the hospital for a week if I tried to do that move that he just did. Potato lover, okay.
항상 저 안길 때 저 감자튀김 냄새 난다고 하지.
일주일에 1번 먹을 수 있는 음식.
감자.
포테이토 햄버거 시키면 나오는 뭐.
네.
일주일 동안 감자튀김만 먹으면 살 수 있어?
네. 진짜 좋아요.
소리야 감자튀김을 많이 먹긴 해요.
So he's the kid that goes, like when they go to a nice restaurant, everyone's getting like a nice steak or like a nice pasta. You just see him with a big plate of fucking hot chips. He's definitely that guy.
챙겨주는 형이면은 뭔가 쉬는 날이 있으면은 형들 뭐 부모님이 만나야 되잖아요. 혼자 그냥 놀아도 되는데 저를 같이 있으니까 네 좋은 형이라고 느꼈어요 저는.
Minecraft? Oh, he's a Minecraft kid, isn't he? Oh, he gives me that vibe. He definitely gives me that vibe. The Minecraft kid, yeah, for sure. Oh my god. This... Why is it actually so good though? Why is his impressions actually so good? What the fuck? It's so good. His impressions are so good. What the fuck?
귀여워 귀여워.
이거 어렵다. 이게?
안 맞아요? 이거 모르겠어요. 하세요. 할 수 있어. 뭐야 이게? 수영?
아 인어공주. 아 인어공주.
이거 어떻게 맞지?
난 잘하고 있어.
뭐라고? 넌 잘하고 있어.
이 봐봐. 친구 생겼잖아. 처음으로 이건 친구 생겼잖아. 잘하고 있어. 그리고 지훈이 형 역순이 되면 동물원에 잘 보내줄게.
왔어.
Oh my god. Oh, okay, here we go. The bro. My boy, here we go.
My rule came 2005, 2 time, people not shaken, still alive now. I have a star, got the 6-piece, beach, stylish. My vision, ambition, machine, I got your reason, it's my car.
My root game 2005.
On go, 도둘러볼 새조차로 없는 검은색 내게 가져와 bet, no bad boy bet 뭐든 간에 black 뚜루뚜뚜뚜 모두 뭉뚱그려 남은 곳은 이제 dark 사방에 black glove, like a black hole 이제 말은 못빼 Can I get some power 저들에게 올바른 색깔의 속으로 삼킨 상처 흉터 못 털어내 리벤지 한다 해도 뒤에 따라오는데 갚아 썩었으니 갖다 버리 거기 니들 자리 다운
The thing I love about Jongseob is like when he raps, it doesn't matter if it's fucking freestyle or just does it live, it doesn't matter. It's always like studio quality verses. Like his sound, his flow, his verse, it's always like at the highest level. That's what I love about him. That's why I'm so fascinated by him as a rapper. Yeah, and he's young still. Like he's 19, right? 19, 20, whatever. He's young. No, yeah, I think he's turning 20, right? If he's 2005, he's turning 20 this year. And he's at that level. Like imagine him at 30. Like he's definitely going to be a generational, I think, rapper in not just in the K-pop space, in just rap in general as a genre. If he doesn't reach that level, I'll be surprised. Because like there's a few rappers in K-pop that you can look at them and be like, that's gonna be a rapper. That's gonna be like have influence not only in the Korean space but also just in the genre. as a whole, right? And I think Jongseob is eventually gonna be one of those guys. Like, I think right now there's a few rappers I can think of right now. I think there's one rapper in particular right now I think has blasted into the, I guess, Western consciousness when it comes to rap as a rapper. And it's going to be someone that, you know, like, you think I'm going to probably say like a Stray Kids member. It's not a Stray Kids member. The only rapper I think right now, or two rappers, I think the only two rappers right now that's really bursted into the Western scene as well as skilled artists that's respected by also Western rap fans is Namjoon and Jiung. Those two are really, I feel like, the only ones who've bursted into the scene as of now. I think there will be more as time progresses, but those two really, obviously, like, there's more, but out of the groups that I've checked out, I think those two in particular. Like, obviously you got Jay Park as well. Like, as much as people don't like him, he's like foundational to Korean rap and also bringing the Korean market to like the West. People don't like him, and whatever, he might have done some shit in the past, but at the end of the day, I've done some research on him and shit. You can't discount the impact of his existence with bringing K-pop to the West as well. Like, I think he's definitely one of the forefathers when it comes to that.
To your playlist 흘리면서 약 돌아 테이프다 꽉찬 성에 안착 거야 그렇고 그런 거다.
I haven't listened to any of the DPR artists really, so I couldn't comment on them, but I definitely want to check some of them out eventually. I want to get more into like K hip hop stuff as well, like Korean hip hop, like actually just like Korean hip hop artists, like outside of the K-pop space as well. But I'm not sure when I'll do that. Not the codes name Kids Next Door music in the background. I know it's not actually that, it just sounds like it. This was pre-debut, I think, when he was still in DEF Academy. Okay. Nah, but like, he's really good here, don't get me wrong, but you know, Seoul really spoils you, because after watching Seoul's dancing, right, and it's just insane, and then I'm watching him now, and it's, even though it's really impressive, it's just like, in comparison to just how insane Seoul is, I just, yeah, It's just nothing seems impressive anymore because he's so good. Like he's just so insane as a dancer. This is impressive. Don't get me wrong. It's very impressive. I'm just saying if like because I've watched Soul first and now I'm looking at this dancing, it's just like you can see the big divide in skill with Soul compared to everyone else. At least on the clips I've seen so far. And it's not even that Soul's more skilled per se, but I think he's just got more insane style, if that makes sense, than anyone else. Like, better is a weird word to use. It's more like his style is much more fluid and he has more body control, I feel like, than the other members, than a lot of dancers, which is what I like.
어머니 아버지께서 두 분 다 직업이 이제 아버지는 현대무용 하시고 어머니는 이제 재즈를 하셔가지고 그래서 어릴 때부터 좀 무대를 볼 기회가 되게 많았던 것 같아요. 아버지 공연할 때도 맨날 따라가고.
Okay, I knew that he was like in the industry for a while. So like I think when he was like 10 or 11, right? Like this is like he won some show. I think this is the show, maybe. What was I gonna say? This is a child. It's so insane that he won like this big contest at this age. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was gonna say this. What's fascinating to me, if you look at like newer groups, like, and I'm talking about even just in the 4th gen of like K-pop. Like if you look at older groups in the 4th gen, like that, you know, where you've got guys in their late 20s, early 30s, or not early 30s, I would say late 20s, right? Even in just like this generation of K-pop, you can see there's this interesting thing going on where the older not rappers, older idols, like, you know, your BTSs and I want to say older idols, really, that, you know, that medium age idols, like, you know, your like BTS and Stray Kids, I'm thinking of specifically. Their backgrounds are very not. They don't make sense to be an idol, if that makes sense. Like, for example, it's hard to explain, but a lot of the young groups, their parents were performers or actors or something, right? Like, there's some type of creative field. So their transition into being a K-pop idol kind of made sense. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, okay, of course, like, you're going to do something like this. Your parents are in the creative field, so it makes sense. Where the older groups, I wouldn't say older, but, you know, older than the younger groups. A lot of it is like, I took a big risk. I lived in a ratty molding apartment to be able to go to like dance academy and do this for years. And then I finally made it, right? That's the story with these idols, like BTS age and like older. And then these guys, it just makes sense that they're K-pop idols. Like, why wouldn't they be? Because like their parents were, or not idols, but, you know, their parents were in the field creatively. Yeah, it's just interesting.
맨날 따라가고.
Oh, this guy. This guy. Okay, so I've got a low-key beef with this guy. I don't like this guy, and I'll tell you why I don't like this guy. Because when we were watching the survival show, right, the Stray Kids survival show, he made the weirdest comments to Felix. I remember because I rewatched it, and he makes some weird comments to Felix. And mind you, Felix is like 16 or 17 on the show. So he was also a minor, and he makes some weird. Rewatch the Survival Show. He makes some weird ass comments to him. I do not like this cunt at all. I remember, when I first watched it, I didn't clock it. Like, you watched my reaction, I didn't really clock it, but I've rewatched the Survival Show since. And yeah, he makes some shady comments. It's quite, actually, it's quite, yeah, very shady. Bro, imagine having that flow at 10 years old, or however old he was here.
How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you're gonna be with me for the last fight. First you both go watch your way in the vibe. This feeling strong, it was small, turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken. The love and never get lost.
Wait, so why is he treasure ball? Is that like, was that like a competition to like debut in YG or something? Like, if that, so was he supposed to debut? Like, was he trying to debut with YG? Is that what's happening? Because if that's the case, that imagine the like the upper brass right now of just looking at him, and they're just like, what the fuck? We really fucked that up. Like, imagine looking at Jongseob now and the things he's doing now, and then you're YG and you're like the corporate side of it, and you're like, fucking, why the hell didn't we pick this kid?
And when brotherhood come first, and the law will never be crossed. Establish it on an hour when line had to be drawn in the line. It's what we read, so remember me when I'm gone. Yeah. 마치 달 없는 밤만이 값싸 하지만의 방만이 너무 발사 배를 그 노력에 대한 감상 오나 그래도 평가에 대해 감사 과신거리 되어버린 내가 해에 대한 내가 부린 감은 계속 배가 들어오지 못한 내 세계에서 무심만을 주지 과연 내가 할 수 있어 과연.
He didn't make it because they said he was too young. Actually, that's kind of a fair reason. I've talked about this prior, like the whole age thing with K-pop. I think idols shouldn't debut until they're at least like 18, but 18 even in, I feel like, is a bit. I think 20. I feel like 20 is the age that you should debut. Like, that should be that should be just like, in law, it should be a 20-year-old, then you can debut, I feel. So I kind of agree with it, even though like it is a big missed opportunity for YG to have such a, good rapper, good artist. But I do actually agree with the decision making there. If that was the decision making, 100% agree with it. Bro, YG just set the age limit for trainees to 25. 2015, 9. Wait, you're telling me? Okay, so then that reasoning doesn't work if they're not following it the whole way through. Like, if they're saying, okay, you're too young, and then they're debuting 9-year-olds, and I don't know if that's true. Oh, no, that's for trainees. Okay. I thought you meant like debut. I was like, who's debuting a 9-year-old? I was going to say, that tripped me out. Oh, wow. He's got a... Okay. Yeah, this is a real one. This is a real one. He's got a lot in there. He's not a composer though. I think he's composed 1-2 songs, but like that's a lot.
생각났잖아 잠깐 hold up 참에 99 다시 흘러 굴러봐 다시 굴러가
Yeah, 9 years old is quite still young. I feel like with the training thing, I think as soon as like entering high school, then I think that's when the trainees should start. That like it's still quite young, 12 years old, but like I think at the lowest end, that's the lowest it should be, like when they're going into high school. Realistically, I feel like 15 is a good age to start that start the trainee kind of period. Cause and then if 20 and then if you debut at 20, that's like a 5 good years of training, which, you know, and honestly, that's why a lot of new idols are shit. Like, I'm sorry to say, like, you know, for every P1HARMONY, for every Stray Kids, for every ATEEZ, there's 1,000 shit idols and artists. And that's the reason. It's because they have 1 year of training and then they chuck them out. And it's just like, bro, we need train these guys up a bit more. Because there's so much just shit songs in K-pop. I'm sorry. Like, for every banger that there is, there's so much trash. Yeah. Oh, he's got a SoundCloud as well. That's hilarious.
Oh God, stylish, look like green, baby. Oh wow, priceless, 존재가 premium. Oh my, can take my bed, everything, yeah. Could show my bed, everything, made it dream, yeah. Made it, whoa. Can I take a picture? Can I take a picture? Wait a minute. Can I take a picture? Can I take a picture? Flash. Baby, you're my nature, baby, you're my angel. 내가 너를 알아볼 때, baby. 네가 나를 바라볼 때 손을 건네 조금 울퉁불퉁하지만 지금 밖에 없네 맞닿을 때 너와 나 마주 볼 때 돌고 돌아 지금 이때 조금 지나 다시 좀 웃네 일찍 날이 조금 지나가면 한 달이 저물고 일찍 아니 많이 늦은 멈춘 듯한 시간이 흘러가고 우주에서 낚싯대를 던지면
Oh, that's a vibe.
뭐가 나올까 건지면 이런 생각이
Oh, that's a vibe.
던지면 추워 담기엔 이미 너무 늦었어 Game Boy
Oh
yeah 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 Game Boy yeah 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 Game Boy yeah yeah Game Boy Game Boy yeah 화려한 것들의 시선을 빼
Okay, I always find this most fun, like the emoji, like what each person is, because all groups have this, right? Keeho wolf, really? Okay. See, bro, I was talking about in one of my MV reactions, but I always say Keeho is giving me very he's giving me very Bang Chan vibes sometimes, and he's even got the same fucking emoji, like animal thing. That's hilarious. Okay, Theo's son. Okay, Chipmunk, Jiung. Okay, Intak, dog. He does give me puppy vibes for sure. Soul alien, 100%, 100%. Especially after the Minecraft situation. Jongseob, tiger. You know what? I could see. I was thinking more dragon with Jongseob, but tiger, I could see it as well. Keeho is a horse. Members argue it should be a horse. Well, but officially, it's a wolf, I guess. He does low-key give me like wolf vibes. Like he's got that kind of like really sharp face.
Surprise, 너네 눈이 좋게 found me.
Bro was the main character in a fucking, like, in a drama. What are you talking about right now? Saving a man's life who was hanging off a cliff. That's insane. Jiung initially wanted to be the leader. I could see that. I could see that for sure. I think he has a vibe for it.
I'm the boss, I'm the man, I'm a super.
Honestly, if I was to, like, if you didn't tell me who the leader was and you gave me all the facts of each member, I would have even though he's the youngest, I would have thought Jongseob was the leader. I'm going to be straight up. Just because he has the most experience, I thought that he definitely would have took that position. If you didn't tell me any other, like, who the leader was, if you didn't tell me, like, their ages or anything like that, and just told me the facts of the things they did, I thought it would be Jongseob, for sure. Theo and Jacob, the boys, were friends back in Canada and even attended the same vocal academy. Oh, that's crazy. Worlds collide. Oh, wait. Okay, so they weren't friends. Keeho only knew Jacob because he saw him for 4 months and were not close. But they were aware of each other's existence. P1HARMONY was supposed to have more members, including Chinese and other Japanese members, but due to their debut being delayed, the other trainees left and the lineups kept changing. Interesting. I always forget that, like, the normal way a group is formed is, you know, you have a bunch of different members and the upper brass is like, oh, we'll put these guys together and then that's the team, right? I always forget that that's what it's like. Because, you know, my first group was Stray Kids and they're a self-formed group. So I always forget that it's a very corporate decision-making process. Debut was supposed to be in 2019. If they originally debuted at the age, or if at the intended time, then the oldest member when they debuted would have been like 18 years old, right? Because, oh no, he would have been 20 years old, the oldest member. That's crazy. Who's this? Intak. That's Intak, right? Oh, is it? No. No, that's Theo. Wait, I'm not going to look at the chat. Theo, Intak. Intak, Theo. I think this one's Theo. I think this is Theo. Oh, it might be Intak. Oh, wait. I'm saying Intak. This is Intak. Oh, thank God. Yeah, Intak. It's Intak. Oh, okay, yeah, this is Theo. How did I even confuse them? Yeah, this is Theo. I don't even know how I confused them.
I have a star, got the 6-piece beach stylish, my vision, ambition, machine, 안 reason is me.
How did I even confuse Intak and Theo? That's crazy. They look so wildly different. But when they have short hair, I feel like they look like when Theo has short hair. Jongseob, it's not even. Oh, no, that's Jongseob because like Seoul has a more like innocent face. I feel like a more kind of lost look on his face. Jongseob has a more knowing look. And like Jongseob's like cheeks are a bit chubbier, like not chubby, but like a bit more cushion on his cheeks. Jiung. Jiung's got the most like Jiung and Keeho I think have the most like easy to recognize faces. So yeah, I don't even need to say it, bro.
Yeah, you already know, boy.
And like with the thing with like K-pop idols that are like born and raised in an English speaking country, even if they're full Korean, they just don't have the full Korean look. I don't know how it is. I feel like the world just knows that they were born and raised in another country, and their features are just accordingly put like that. I don't know. It's like they look Korean, but they don't look Korean at the same time. You know what I mean? Like people that were born and raised in like, I don't know, like Australia or America or Canada or wherever else. It's like they look so Korean, but they don't look Korean at all at the same time. I don't know what it is. It's strange. It's weird to me. I think it's also the energy. It's like their facial expressions are different when they're Korean versus like Canadian Korean or American Korean or whatever. Because I genuinely think like Korean Americans, Korean Canadians, Korean Australian, whatever country, I feel like there's more outward like confidence on their face than a Korean because the Koreans are much more reserved, and their confidence is very different to how confidence is in like English speaking countries generally. But I feel like confidence in English speaking countries is very like out there, sassy. You know what I mean? Where Korean confidence is much more quiet, reserved, like elegant almost. I think that's where you can tell. I don't know, maybe I'm just talking out of my ass. Okay. So that was the guide. And that took us 2 hours to react to. How the fuck, guys? How the fuck did I just react to a 45 minutes video in 2 hours? Is the question. That's my biggest question to you guys. So I'm gonna end it there. I thought I would finish that in like 50 minutes, an hour, and then we could do some other shit, but I didn't expect it to take that fucking long is the only thing.
뭐 요리에 대해서 얘기할 건 아닌 것 같고요.
자신 있어요?
맛있어.
I love Lino being behind the camera. But I like what Chongbin says. It's like, look, you guys can't even cook, so don't ever come for my food ever again, bro.
중국에서 1위를 했습니다.
I feel like that's a red herring. You know that number one in China means it's Zhang Hao. I think that's a red herring because that would be your first thought, right? I think he's top two.